hello there. I'm Jodilly Tan. I'm 22 years of age, representing the lovely west coast of Canada. I use any, all pronouns, and when it comes to taking the Ascendance crown, I'm no longer asking. When it comes to hobbies, I would have to say I'm very basic. I love all the reality TV shows. Drag Race will always be #1 for me, but Big Brother, Survivor, Big Brother Canada, throw MasterChef in there. I love all of it. I also love to bake, and I love to, live my best, authentic, true self. This is going to be the very first time I've ever played a live game, which I don't know if you've noticed, but most of the time I prefer to be a green screen gangster. I love to, hide behind the mask and, do my own thing. However, if there was ever a live game I would have ever done, it would be this. Ascendance is my stomping ground. I've slayed it every time that I've played it. Knock on wood. So if there's ever a live game that could receive me with open arms, it would be this one. It's in the contract I make final 2, actually. I've had skin in the game for Ascendance for a very long time. I started all the way back when I played in the Ascendance 2.5 mini, where I placed in the top 6 and was the last non-alumni standing. Thank you very much. And then I came and I played the full season, Season 8 Heroes Awaken, where I placed in the top 4 and I won Fan Favorite Player. Thank you very much. And to keep the humility going, I then came back and Ghost of the Past again and got 3rd. And you know what? I just think that with Ascendance, I get better with age. I'm a fine wine, what can I tell you? I've applied for Ascendance Live because at this point, I have come to accept the fact that my home is in Matthew Papa's backyard in the bushes. Anytime that he says Ascendance, at the drop of a hat, I'm there. I love the game, and in the deepest recesses of my person, I absolutely know I can win Ascendance. I've been so close every single time. And even though I'm very happy with how I did in the orgs, I know that this one, the live game, is for all the marbles. It's the one that everyone's going to remember. So I would like to leave an indelible mark as one of the strongest players Ascendance has ever seen. And if I don't do that, I don't know, I'll probably just go cry into a pillow. So either way, simple actions. Oh my god. I am most nervous about the fact that, for me, I do think a lot of the time people are able to underestimate me when I'm this whimsical, kooky, lanky individual behind a computer screen. I don't even think people think I'm human when they play orgs. It's one of those things where I kind of get away with stuff just because people don't really take me seriously. But this is in person, and I'm not wearing a mask. If I roll my eyes at somebody, they're gonna see it. If I am grimacing, people are gonna see it. And I have a very expressive face, so I'm very nervous that being in person, it's gonna be a lot tougher than being online. I hope it's not though. I'm still pretty, right? I mean, coming into this game, I have to rep Season 8, Heroes Awaken. I do think I play a very heroic game. I think the difference between a hero and a villain is intention. A lot of heroes do really bad things, and a lot of villains do really good things, but what differentiates them is what they want out of the experience. And coming into Ascendance Live, of course I want to win, but I also am just so excited to be in this atmosphere with a lot of people who share the same interests as I do. It's going to be a very educational experience, so I think I'm going to lend myself to being a hero. I know some people think I blur the lines, but those people are, how do you say insane without being too mean? No, I'm just kidding. I think that I've worked so hard. Ascendance has always been that one game where, not every game feels comfortable casting someone who looks like the way I do at home. And Ascendance has always been the one game that has taken a chance on me and that has you know, look to see that I have something to offer rather than just being someone who doesn't take it seriously, because I don't take myself seriously. So if I could leave any mark on Ascendance, I will want to be remembered as someone who at least helped encourage other people to approach challenges in their own way. Wear oversized jackets and gloves and a beanie, mismatch the colors, and do it your way. So hopefully that's what I'm remembered for. Oh my god, no. I hope I'm remembered for winning. How about that? The crown? No, just kidding. I hope to take away a bunch of new friends. I hope to take away the same amount of money in my wallet that I came in here with. I don't want anyone taking anything of mine. And of course, I want to leave this game knowing that Team Jodilly rocked the house. I mean, you know, when you think of an average orger, I don't think you would picture, you know, super foot tall, Canadian, you know, high voice. I don't think I'm the person that you would think of when you think of someone who is adept and good at games like these. So if anything, I would want to take away the knowledge that nobody else does it like me. Nobody else does it with 2 L's. Okay, like I said, I have a lot of skin in the game in Ascendance. I like to think of myself as Ascendance new money. If Matthew said Ascendance, I was there, no questions asked. And through that, I've gained some enemies. This is heavily one-sided, but I do not want to see Drew Olson here. Love you, but he cut me in Ghosts of the Past and handed the win to JG for literally no reason. So Drew Olson can go over there. Who else would I not want to see? Oh, I don't want to see Jack Miller, because same thing in Ghosts of the Past, in every game we play, he's always like, oh my god, Jodilly, great idea. Yeah, and then he tries to vote me out because I'm a big threat and I'm literally loyal to him, and I beat him every time. So, I guess he's not that much of a challenge. Don't tell him I said that. But I want to see Jack Miller, and I do not want to see Keaton Pedersen, just because I know Keaton. Can I say it? We're gonna say it. Keaton is crack cocaine crazy. He loves to be like, ooh, I made this move because I'm a mastermind. I'm a chaotic player. And nobody has time for that. I like clean, streamlined gameplay. So you can keep them all. And I know none of them are here, so it's fine. I mean, I would love to see anyone from Season 8 of Ascendance, of course. I think there's a reason why Season 8 is one of the strongest seasons, and I think from top to bottom, we have one of the strongest casts. So I would love to see, you know, anyone from my Good Fortune Alliance. Shout out Travis Velez, shout out Scott Earl, shout out Jordan Akora. I would love to see Tim Marzullo, barely know him, but you know, 2 L's, it's a thing. I would also love to see some 10-gauge representation up in the building. There have been some really fierce 10-gaugers to come through Ascendance, self-included. I would love to see a Zach Washed Ravioli. I would love to see a Sandy Pomales. Honestly, I would love to see anyone who's gonna give me a good time and a good challenge. Let's tango. Bring it. Well, I think the audience should root for me because I do think I bring a different kind of flavor to these sort of competitions. I didn't come through the regular pipeline of Big Brother online game, now we're playing a live game. I've always approached these games with, you know, more of a theatrical background and more of a role play background. I don't think that these sort of games are about, you know, what relationships you can acquire. For me, I think it's more about what relationships you can create. And so why the audience should root for me? I'm a wild card. I'm always gonna love to make some good stuff from scratch. And I mean, did anybody else wear this to the premiere? No? I'm the only one who dressed up? Well, let's just say I give you the cat cow, you know? I'm ready to serve you excellence, of course, with 2 L's. Ding!